What do you think before we design building, what an architect need to see first?
And it is important not to see what to see is important, because there are many people just take photograph and come back.
Some used to say that इनका क्या है तो दो lines ही बनाते हैं. How does travel helps in architecture?
I love travel. It is more than a book. You can travel through book also, like the students do book case study.
Yes.
But if you go and visit the place, the building, the space feeling is different.
Do you think in this digital age, the young architects are losing this style of observing?
Yeah, they are losing the eagerness to see the building.
So in the college, where do you spend most of your time?
And I will design that. The design will last forever.
In this whole years, what has architecture taught you about life and resilience?
Architecture gave me pleasure. If you ask me in your next life what you would like to be, I said architect again.
So what kind of architecture does India need today? Hi, welcome to Design Karanversation. Stories, insight, and conversations. Before we design buildings, we must learn to see. So आज के जो हमारे गेस्ट हैं, उनकी यही philosophy है. Some architects build icons, some follow trends, but quite a few build clarity quietly. For over 4 decades, our today's guest practicing architecture rooted in observation, climate logic, and human behavior, far from the noise of glamour. Today, we try to explore architecture not as a spectacle, but as a way of seeing. So I'm happy to have with me here one of the senior-most architect from Pune, architect Ravi Gadre. Welcome, sir.
Hi.
Sir, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Let's start with the observation. What do you think before we design building, what an architect need to see first?
Means already design building or
Before we start designing, what
that
we
is
need to observe?
But that is visualization.
Yeah.
But that visualization can be refined if you visit buildings.
Yes.
So if you see buildings, and it is important not to see what to see is important.
Yeah.
Because there are many people just take photograph and come back.
Yeah.
But what to see, how they have resolved the problems in that building, that is to be learned.
Yeah.
And if you can realize or find out those things in that building, then you will be able to design your buildings in a better way.
Yeah.
So what to see, how to see, not only seeing the
Not
building.
only seeing the building.
Yes.
Yeah.
Normally when I go outside, outstation or out of India, so almost I took 1.5 to 2 hours to see a building.
Oh, to observe everything.
Because every detail, small things
Teaches you something.
teaches you, and interesting details are there.
Right.
When I visited Awaji Yumebutai in Japan, so that is 350-acre project by
Okay.
Tadao Ando.
Okay.
But so that scale is there.
Right.
But I can see Tadao Ando's design sense
Right.
in a small
Detail.
light point
fixture.
light fixture also.
Okay.
So from total to detail, from large to small, everything we can do, and that gives you inspiration. Whether the project is small or big,
Right.
that doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Because
Mind
if
you,
you are in designing, then the scale doesn't matter. The budget doesn't matter.
Like they say, the God is in the details.
Yes.
Yeah. So, sir, you're known for the sketching and like visual observation. How does that drawing helps you, which photographs and software cannot help?
So before I draw, I have to see, as I said.
Yeah.
And when I see, I find out Means that is grammatically or grammar is there, so the depth is there, texture is there, light, psicography, and the material used. So all these things I observe.
Right.
And in my sketching, say like urban sketching,
Right.
I try to capture all these things and I do my sketching. But when design a certain building, that helps me while designing.
Because when you were observing, doing sketching,
Yeah.
it like यहाँ पे छप गया.
हाँ, ऐसा होता है.
Right.
So how to show stones, how to show weathering. So all this I learn from sketching, which I can use in my designs.
You travel a lot.
Yeah, I love traveling.
You
in
like
fact.
traveling. So how does travel helps in architecture?
It is more than a book. You can travel through book also, like the students do book case study.
Yes.
But if you go and visit the place, the building, the space feeling is different.
Okay.
The scale is different. The magnificent scale. You cannot imagine the magnificent scale on a page.
True.
But if you go there,
You see this.
you look at the scale, the height, the volume,
Yeah.
the volume, and it overwhelming volume, and that you experience there, and that is the real learning.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. So still I am a student. I go whenever I have a list when I visit certain city or certain country or whatever. I have a list of buildings to see. I hire one car for myself only, and I go and visit.
Yeah. Because I got to remember something. I was talking to Sangeet Sharma from Chandigarh, architect Sangeet Sharma. He told me whenever Bibi Doshi Saab from Ahmedabad come to the Chandigarh, they come to their house, they always want to visit Capitol Complex.
Yes.
And he used to ask when he was a kid, like, sir, you always come here and you always see the same building. You doesn't get bored. He said, whenever I visit here, I always find a new detail.
Yes.
And
That
I
is
always
true.
got to learn
That is
something.
true. That is true. Because the building is there,
Yeah.
but you are grown. After 2-3 years, you have some different experience.
Right.
Different
Way of seeing.
philosophy. You develop certain thing after completing certain buildings,
Right.
and then again you visit.
You grasp something
You
else.
find those things there.
Yes.
Similarly, when I was in college, I read Fountainhead.
Okay.
Okay. Since then,
Yeah.
I am reading that book
Again and
after
again.
4 or 5 years, again and again.
Yes.
Because you are changed after 4 or 5 years.
Yes.
The book is there.
Book is
The
there.
philosophy is there. But your experience,
You
your
got to understand it better.
you changes, and then again if you read, you understand in more depth.
More depth.
So that same thing is visiting the building is the same. And that is the beauty in architecture.
Yeah.
Like music, no? You hear
Yes.
you hear certain song
Yes.
many times, but still you want to hear that song.
Again.
So that pleasure is there always.
Always.
So similarly, for certain buildings, if you
pleasure
visit again and again, the pleasure is there.
Usually is there. That's the right way to say. True. Do you think in this digital age, the young architects are losing this style of observing and
Yeah, they are losing the eagerness to see the
to
building.
see the building because
Yeah.
they have already seen.
Because already, but that's what I'm telling. Seeing a building in a mobile or in a book is different than seeing actually.
Yeah.
Because I know I have designed some resorts in Hawaii, and this some college students want to visit that. I said, go and tell my name. I will inform him. And within 10 minutes, they came out.
Only 10 minutes.
The owner said, no, they were just came, took photographs and went. Not a single question asked. Why this is why? So always you have to, one simple word you have to have in your mind when you use why. Why it is done like that? How is that thing?
Is there?
But why it is done? And similarly that if you can get the answer for the why
You learn.
in your design also, that is helpful. Why you are doing, not how you are doing. How is means I have used stone here, I have used brick here, I have used sloping roof here. Why? Why?
What was the
And
reason?
why is important for me. So all my designs, the why is there. and every answer is there for the why.
That is I would say, the main crux of this.
Yes.
Yes. The why is very
Why is very important.
Yeah. Let's talk about the modernism and the climate context. Your work reflects modernist approach
I like
also,
modernism.
yet it is deeply rooted with the climate.
Yes.
So, how do you interpret modernism as with respect to the climate logic?
Modernism is a language, okay, and climate is the location, another thing. So, like writing a novel, no, certain writers have their own style.
Right.
Whether they have the story in a rural area or whatever in a modern context, their language or there is the same. So that, like, for me, modernism isn't
Your
like that.
language.
It is my language of expression of my thoughts. Some people do traditional things.
But climate context will be different in area to area.
So I have designed buildings in Jalgaon where the climate reaches as 45 degree also.
Okay.
I have designed in Y also. I have designed in Goa also where it is a rainy.
Yeah.
So that climate considerations gives you the design thing.
Change.
How to deal with the climate or how to deal with the location, something like that. But still, the modernism is there, and that's why I like modernism. Why? According to me, modernism has a power to give solutions to all these things. Because modernism has freed ourselves from the conventional building material
technologies and styles.
Because those styles are mostly 90% they are based on the construction material and technology.
True.
Which now no more is there.
Yeah.
So that's why we are free to design anything.
Yeah. But you know why I wanted to ask this question, because these days some architects and people also confuse modernism with glass facade buildings. They confuse.
That is one typology. That is one typology of building. That office building and the corporate image and other thing.
Yeah.
They do. That means it is up to them.
It is up to them.
But it is not necessary every time you should use.
That's why I wanted to bring a clarity over this subject matter.
Yeah.
Yes. And
because typology, what glass building you see mostly in office buildings.
Yes.
Not a house is not done like that.
Yes.
Unless it is in Norway or somewhere.
Yes.
They do a full glass. Not in India here.
Not in India. Okay. Talking about the history, we will. Then there comes the vernacular architecture. Then how can young architects and people can learn from the vernacular in this digital age?
Yes, vernacular again, the why is more important there.
Right.
With the available material and technology, they have successfully resolved the issues of the climate and content. And that you have to learn, though it is a vernacular. And they are more intelligent people than us. We can do whatever we can design, but that scope or that advancement in technology gives us freedom, but that is sometimes taken wrongly.
Yeah.
So there is a freedom and liberty. You take liberty, you don't take freedom. That is the difference.
Okay. In like hot climate, like here also it gets very hot. In north also, we live in extreme hot climate where temperature rises to 48 degrees also.
Yeah.
In that kind of climate, you observe a lot. And what do you think architects make mistake there? Most of the major mistake, what is done?
Major mistakes, what I observed, they think more of aesthetic first, not function first, or the climate first. Because I have designed one bungalow in Jalgaon. I went there and I asked that owner, just show me good area, like there are many rich people having bungalows.
Right.
Just take me around and I will observe what these people are doing. So what I saw, Jalgaon 45 degree, less rain. Almost all the bungalows were having steep sloping roofs
Whereas there is no rain.
with covered Mangalore tiles, arches, Doric or these columns. All the windows are closed, all the curtains are closed, and every window they have a desert cooler. So
Yeah.
they are more thinking about the aesthetics than the climate. Where there is a less rain, why you want the bungalow tile and sloping roof?
Right.
So I have designed that bungalow. So in hot and arid climate, no, we normally use loose clothes because there is a air gap inside.
True.
So that
To
keeps
ventilate ourselves.
so that keeps us cool. So I have designed that bungalow. That bungalow is inside, and 1 meter apart there is the clothing is there.
Okay.
So the vertical slits I have provided.
Got it.
So all the time the bungalow is 50% in shade.
Okay. So you enveloped the cold
The in between there is an air gap.
air gap. Also.
Yes.
So air can move.
So that gives me a different aesthetic of the bungalow also.
Beautiful.
And that almost 4 to 5 degrees the temperature is less in that bungalow.
Yes, yes.
So that is my observation to the existing bungalows and my findings, and then my outcome is there. That what should be for this harsh climate, and that owner was architect.
Okay.
He said, but he is practicing interior design.
Okay.
He said, there, no, I will not design my house. You design. I know what you are doing. I know what you, but that becomes very easier also.
Yes.
Because he can understand what I'm saying.
What you say. He
So
know the vibe.
whatever I have given the design, exactly he built. Not a single change done.
Okay.
That is thing.
Right. So in your way, climate should design the building, not the other way around.
Yes. And again, the climate should design the building, but many people do like the colonial architecture, no veranda and the trellis and jalis. Okay, that is their way of doing the solution, or giving the solution. But I do in a modern way.
Modern approach.
So the concern or the aspects are same, but my expression is modern.
Yeah. Your language is
Language is modern. Yes.
So one is the language which you're talking about, other is the climate conditions that like make the whole design.
Yes.
True. So much of your practice has unfolded outside the glamour which grows around the architecture. I have seen. So how do constraint like budgets, materials, site realities shape better architecture?
As I said, design has no budget, no scale. So, and I whenever I get any project, so it's a house. So I observe their lifestyle,
Okay. That is very
their
important.
status.
Yes.
Budget comes later. Budget is there. Budget has to be there. So I fit in their budget. And after completion, they are very happy that it is exactly as per their budget. Still, it is looking. I have designed some houses almost 30 years, 40 years, 25 years. Still, they are looking
Very good. Yeah,
contemporary and modern.
I've seen your posts. Yeah.
Yeah,
You've shown a building which has done
that's what I am telling him.
Yeah.
You tell me your requirements.
right.
Don't give me design. I will design, and I will design that the design will last forever. So I don't follow any trends. I don't follow any fashions, because these are having less life.
Less life. Yeah. Trends go for 1 year, 2 years, 3
For
years.
maximum 5 years. And after that, what you do? Your house or the building start looking older then.
True.
But my building still looks new.
Yeah.
There is one incident I will tell. One of my friend, now he died, were doing PhD in house typology.
Okay.
House typology.
Right.
And he asked me, send your 5 projects or 7, 8 projects. First, when you start practice, first house. After 5 years, second house. After 5 years, third house. After 5 years, I sent all the. He said, no, I don't want today's designs. I want what you started in 79. I want that design. I said, this bungalow is in design in 79. He said, all of them
looks like it's done today.
yes, and contemporary. They are
Still compared.
still fresh,
Fresh.
the design.
Yeah.
And that is, I think, my success.
True. Kudos to that.
Yeah.
So sometimes we work in limitations also.
Yes.
Sometimes some sites have some limitations.
Yes.
Do you think limitations sometimes led to meaningful designs, more meaningful designs?
Yes. That's why my tagline of my practice is enjoying adversity.
Okay.
Enjoying adversity.
Right.
And the famous saint here, Sant Tukaram.
Right.
I read some his slok,
Hmm.
and the meaning of the slok is that if you could turn the restrictions
Into
limitations,
okay.
then you will be able to enjoy it the fullest.
Right.
So, if you have narrow plot, if you have limited budget, this and that, whatever, if you treat that as restrictions,
Hmm.
then your negative thinking will start.
Hmm.
Always.
Hmm.
But if you think that as a limitation,
Hmm.
then your positive thinking will come out.
Yeah.
Just like the girls, they are always say, come home before 7 o'clock.
Hmm.
If one girl thinks negatively,
Hmm.
oh, 7 o'clock, I have to rush at 7 o'clock, she will not enjoy the full day.
Right.
But the other girl, if she thinks positively, oh, I have full day to enjoy.
Hmm.
Okay, let us enjoy the full day. Then I will go home 7 o'clock. So that if you could be able to turn the restrictions into limitations, then you will enjoy
How you think?
how you think.
So how do you balance creativity and with practicality when resources are limited?
In my design, utilitarian value first thing.
Very important.
Then efficient space planning. No wastage of spaces.
Okay.
Or only for the aesthetic. No.
No.
Then the budget and the material. Normally, I use conventional material
Okay.
because that is most economical now. In villages also, I have designed. But some people doing mud building and this and that. But okay, nothing wrong there. But people also think longevity of the building. They want a lifelong. So I don't experiment much. And in rural areas, I found that this RCC frame structure, this is the local material.
Yeah.
If you want to construct in a stone, the craftsmen are not there.
Yes.
And that is the problem.
Very much expensive now.
They will do, but if that cost increases and if that person is happy with that, then okay.
Then okay.
But not for every time.
Yeah.
You have to think about that.
So architecture discourse often celebrates like iconic buildings. But what does everyday architecture teach us?
Iconic building is nothing to do with scale.
Yeah.
My bungalow is also iconic for that scale and for that person.
Right.
Iconic building like the Hyderabad center. No. You can see my buildings in Ahmednagar, the Y, there are iconic buildings, but
just the way
to that scale.
scale.
So what I learn from nature is, in nature, the beauty, the scale,
right,
the dignity,
more rooted,
is same for all natural things. So if you consider, see this flower, this is artificial, but the same, if it is a natural, this is also beautiful.
Right.
And if you take sunflower, that is also beautiful. Can you say that no, this is a small, not good, and this is a big, good? No, the same thing. Iconic or beauty has no scale.
No scale.
Yes.
Okay. People think about scale. It's just the way of thinking.
People think no, my project is small, तो ऐसा ही होने वाला है. उसमें क्या उतना कर सकते हैं, उसमें भी कर सकते हैं. ऐसा कुछ नहीं.
Right now, there is पहले भी चलता था, अभी थोड़ा digitally जाके है, but there is two kind of architecture we have seen. One is architecture for magazines, and one is architecture for life.
Architecture for life is first thing, but architecture for magazines, I know how people like a stage setting there, and if you go after 2 days to same house, it is not used in the same way which is designed or which we see in the photograph.
Right.
It should not like that. And I like that Yukio Futogawa, who publishes the GA magazine,
GA
Global Architect magazine. And the specialty of his photography, he's very famous Yukio photographer. Now his son is there, Yoshio Futogawa. So that he said that I don't use any artificial lights there when I take true photo. No, just I go with my camera. I will spend 2-3 days, and then I will study. First he only one day he goes and study all the light in the evening, morning, daytime, in the night time, whatever he's. Then he go and shoots. So all his photographs are without any artificial lighting.
The reverse real is there.
Yes, whatever you see is there.
क्योंकि अभी I just got to, I was discussing with an architect, with a contemporary architect who's practicing in Chandigarh. He told me that he has designed a space and he called some people for the photography because he thought it is a very good design done. So when the photographer started this photography, he told him that, sir, I want to put some light here. I want to put some light here to get it better. And then, but the architect said, I have purposely made this space as dark space.
Yes.
Then this is the lighted
Yes.
space so that a rhythm should be there and dark to light.
Yes.
But he said, no, sir, it won't look good in photographs. We have to put light there. So they pressurized him to put the light like that. So that is the context right now going on for the
Because
magazine.
that is for the publisher. Nowadays this publishing is more, no?
Yeah.
So for that thing, these things are there.
Yes. So what you talking about real context, designing for the real context. So what satisfaction you get from designing in the real context rather than chasing visibility?
Chasing
Visibility in the magazines, in the social media. Where do you find the most satisfaction?
actually
real context.
real context.
Yeah.
And that is, sorry to say, I have 2 books. One book, Japanese architecture, where I have books of Kadawanda also,
Yeah.
where nice photography, whatever taken, who have taken, good photography. There is one another book. After Kadawando's buildings are in use, they are not that effective.
Okay.
That is the thing there, written there. And they have put photographs there. His Koshino house, what is published, and how people are using that. And that photo they have taken and compared. See, this looks very beautiful. So there is a difference, intelligent and intellectual. So what you say is intellectual photography.
Right.
And actually it should be intelligent. Intelligence, I like intelligence.
Right.
Not intellectual. But as Osho has rightly said, the ladder is same. Intellectual takes you down, intelligence takes you up. You have to decide. Climb down or climb up.
Okay. Now let's talk about your design process and thinking. When you approach a new project, then what comes first for you? Climate, function,
Whenever I go
structure.
whenever client comes to me, I take his requirements. I interview him actually.
Okay.
I ask 100 questions
Okay.
about his family, background, this and that. Why you come to me? Which building you have seen me? Now what happens? They see my building and they come.
True.
It is easy for me also.
Yeah.
I am not to convince them more about my design philosophy.
Right.
Then I go to visit the site. And when many times it has happened that after coming back from the site, the design is there always.
Okay.
In my mind.
In your mind. Yes. What you want to do. The site tells you what
Yes.
it should be.
One clubhouse in Jalgaon on 8 acres land. I visited the site and the design was done in 1.5 days.
Oh.
Because when I visited the site, I said that this thing should be here, like that. So when I was traveling, and so everything was there. I just came to my office
And draft.
asked them to just give me this grid, tracing this, wrong.
Right.
So many times happens.
So how do you ensure, like you told me about 1979 building, 1983 buildings,
Yeah.
which you sent the photographs. How do you ensure that when you design a building that it remains user friendly even decades later?
Yes, because while designing, I do that. It is user friendly, first thing. Utilitarian value are this. Aesthetic is there. For the same plan, I have different aesthetic. For the same plan, I can have a different aesthetic. So for the user, if it is efficient and convenient, it otherwise what happens? People make changes
Yes.
after they start using.
Yeah.
But in my design, 95% they are using the same
As
way.
it is.
Some minor modifications, some
you,
shade.
You don't allow changes much.
They don't do changes.
They don't do.
They don't do changes.
Okay.
I have designed one hospital and residence of the doctor about 25 years ago.
Okay.
And recently I went, he wanted to change all these toilet. 25 years ago, the normal taps were there, tiles were old. So I changed all these things. Basically the toilets.
Right. Services.
Then I went to his living room. Everything was same.
Same as it is.
Same as
the way
it
you
is.
designed it.
And whatever artifacts I have kept here, there, the color scheme including also was same after 25 years. I asked, how come that I have put this statue here and now it is same? They said that we changed the location of this, but we don't feel comfortable then.
Yes.
So we put again that. We change the colors also. So now green is here. If you do brown, they said, no, we don't feel comfortable. So again we painted green. Same thing. So that is my success, I can say.
Yeah. You have talked to a lot of clients in your journey for decades now. So what do you think a good design feel to a non-architect? How they feel? Because they don't understand the philosophy, most of them.
Yes.
What does it feels to them about the architecture?
How first when they start using, they start feeling the thing. Yeah. What he was telling, right. He was telling right. I will give you one example. I have designed one bungalow in Solapur. It was on a stilt because nowadays I normally request the owner to have on a stilt, unless the plot is very big for the car park. Otherwise, the ground floor to be car park. So I have the flight reach to the first floor, stilt floor. I have divided into two. First stick straight and then like ghat, and then the water body of the thing. His wife could not understand that. He said, no, I want straight staircase. Like, why you have done like so? I said, believe on me.
Okay.
Then also she said, no, I what? I said, from here onward, you don't give me my fees, but do whatever I want. The owner said, भाई कर दो, वो बोल रहे एक में तो करेंगे थे क्या उसमें? Then everything was done. And before the Vastu Shant, 8 days, she called me. Oh, my friends, we were there. We were sitting on that ghat line. There was a fountain. Everybody liked that thing. And everybody said that now this will be our adda. Every day we'll come and sit here. I said, you like or not, don't tell your friend's name. No, I could not understand at that time. So something you have to press them. Do like that. True. And then on the housewarming day, I went, have food, and Star Trek come. No, your fee. I said, no. I said, do as per my design. I don't want the fees. No. We were wrong. You have to take our fees. So things happen like that.
Exactly.
So you have to believe in yourself that you are doing right thing. Right thing is always there.
Sometimes you get also tough clients who doesn't want to listen that way, who don't get convinced easily. And how do you handle that?
If it is too hard nut to crack, I
Leave it.
thank you very much.
Thank you. True. But sometimes, like you told me, it happened with me also. There was some client and I wanted something to do there, but he was not getting convinced. Then I use the same method like you do, that I'll do it, believe in me. If do not get, I'll crack it on my cost, and then I'll get it done the way you want. But after done, he liked it very much. And then he told other people, इनकी दवाई कड़वी जरूर होती है, लेकिन बाद में काम करती है.
Like doctor, yes. You don't tell doctor what medicine he should give.
Yes.
He gives whatever you have to take.
Yes.
There is 80-20 ratio. Well, I follow. 80-20 means if a bungalow is there or a building there, 80% the owner uses, but from inside.
Right.
20% he looks his building from outside.
True.
But for the viewer from outside,
80%.
80% he views the building from outside and 20% whenever he enters.
True.
So that balance I always keep.
True.
80-20. 80-20 ratio.
Early in your career, when you started your practice, how do you because at that time, when you started your practice?
79.
79, there were not much architects out there.
Yes.
So people even don't like to hire architects also.
Yes.
At that time. At that time, some used to say that इनका क्या है तो 2 lines ही बनाते हैं, 4 lines ही बनाते हैं. So how do you handle that kind of days, that kind of time?
No, that this sketching comes, no?
Okay.
So I draw sketches in front of them. ये अपना ऐसा दिखेगा, ये ऐसा दिखेगा, ये ऐसा दिखेगा. Because layman can't understand the plans. Now it is more educated people are there. They don't know how to see. But only plan they cannot see the thing, visualize the thing, the 3D. So I used to draw. Yeah. And that sketching
Helped you a lot.
helps. फट निकल गई था ये ऐसा होना बेड ऐसा है ये
And the
है रूम ऐसा है ये वो
So sketching is very important for you.
and then the convinced.
So let's talk about the young generation coming now, something to give them to you. So how do young architects, like right now, they misunderstanding about the practice?
Because they don't have patience. They don't work longer in one firm.
That is true.
You choose right architect, you first understand your liking
Yes.
of architecture and then go to that architect only. What they do, they apply for 3-4 firms and whoever pay more, they go to that architect.
It's true.
No. You should decide first.
Find your guru.
Yes. Who, and then I always tell the students or the trainees, you work in a smaller firm. You work or take training in a smaller firm. Don't go 100 people, 200 people, 300 people. That will only add to your biodata that I have done this and this architect. Or say Hafiz contractor or the BV Doshi or so whatever.
Yeah.
But you will not get to learn anything.
Because even the principal architect doesn't know his name.
Don't meet him also. But if you go in a smaller firm, say below 10 people working there, you will understand everything there.
Yes.
And then minimum 4 to 5 years you have to work with, because the building takes that much time.
Right.
Sometimes the project is prolonged and you can see the thing coming out, and that is more important. Doing on a paper and how it comes out. What are the problems?
Yes.
True. There are many students come to me. Always I took my staff and with me to the site visit. They said, no, I was there for 2 years. Not a single day that architect took me to the site. I said, why? No, that is not practice there. That. I said, that's wrong.
What's wrong? You need to learn from this.
Yes.
What you learn at the site, it's nothing comparable to the studio. Yes. So for the young architects, it is always about making good habits, because when habits become, then you learn a lot. So what habits should a young architect cultivate early in their career?
Habit number 1, your physics should be very strong. you should be able to stand on a site for full day without sitting. I am still doing that.
Okay.
Once I sit down there. Otherwise, 4, 5, 6 hours I can stand. That physics you have to have.
And patience also.
Patience also. That the first thing. Then, as I will visit buildings,
जितना हो सके.
जितना हो सके, I will tell first year architecture I failed because of the engineering subject.
Okay.
In design and other subjects, my percentage was 93%.
Okay.
But engineering I failed, and at that time there was no ATKT. One subject failed. Next year you have to come.
Yeah.
So now with ATKT, you can go to next semester, next year.
Yes.
So not like that.
You have to
clear that first,
all the subjects, then
go to next semester. So what to do in that 1 year? My friend also failed there. But then what we done, every morning after taking a breakfast, cycle. It was only cycle there, not motorcycle.
From where you do architecture?
PKPS, you know.
Okay.
In 70 to 77.
Okay.
In 1 year, we almost moved whole Pune at that time. We saw excavation, we saw foundation laying, we saw painting, polishing, whatever bar bending, everything, whatever was going there, we visited and see everything. In Ideal Colony, we saw one building, bungalow, right from excavation to painting.
Okay.
So every 1 month we were going there. And there I learned all these things.
It is very important.
Yes.
Because I have seen many students don't even know that how a building start.
Yes.
What is the first step on the site to start a building? They don't even know that. It is very important.
So that 1 year taught me more. And after that, all 5 years I stood first. Because whatever they were teaching, already I was knowing that. So I stood first.
Nice. So, अभी आपने जो बताया that your life in college. So, let's talk about that. First of all, एक बात I think the students should listen to this. Don't get demotivated. Sir, his example, sir is telling himself that he failed in first year, but still today we can see we are learning from him. And then let me ask you, how was your college life?
College life was very exciting because I loved design, I loved drawing. So when I was in school, I was all the time I was drawing sketches, watercolor.
So it was a conscious decision in the start only that you are going to know architecture?
8th standard. My father decided.
Okay, that you are going to do
architecture. Yes.
Nice. So in the college, where do you spend most of your time?
Yes.
Where do you spend most of your time in the college? In the classrooms or corridors or sketching everything there?
Yeah, mostly on drawing board.
Mostly on drawing boards. So you love drawing.
Yes.
And
it was happened that while matriculation, the last exam on 11th standard was there.
Okay.
My father kept all the drawing and brushes into lock. Now you study and do.
Nice.
No, don't draw anything now. And when I took admission in architecture, 80% is drawing, 20% only book.
Did you open the box again?
No. When I was doing all the time drawing, no, he said that, why are you not studying? This is the study. He came to my college. I asked for, all the time he's drawing. I don't see him reading books or whatever. He said, whatever he's doing is good. Let him do whatever he wants. So that contrast was there.
Okay, got it.
Until matriculate, I was an ordinary student, 52, 54, 55%.
Okay.
But when I come architecture, above 80, 90.
Nice.
So that I got my right field, you can say.
And when did your love of drawing start?
8th standard. The drawing subject started, no?
Okay.
Before that, I was drawing since my 3rd standard.
Okay.
Yeah. Whatever I was.
You also know caricatures of people.
Yes.
So how does that help?
That helps because when you see a building, it get registered in your mind.
Right.
Some features,
Right.
some proportions, some something, whatever composition is there, that is very strong, and because of that, that building is in your mind.
Right.
Similarly, a personality or a person remains in your mind because some features are there on his face, maybe beard, maybe nose, whatever. So I try to capture those features and draw a caricature. In caricature, it is not a portrait.
Yeah.
In caricature, you distort those main features.
Yes. Yes.
Still, it
Still
gives
it looks like-
it looks that this is a
This
person.
is the person. Yes. It's a very interesting art.
So yes, and that's why I learn
Nice.
in my design what things to be elaborated,
Yeah.
how it will look different.
How
Same
to-
thing,
how to break
same
it,
thing,
take
but how it you can
Yes.
compose it differently
Very
so that it will be registered in your mind.
Very interesting. That is a very interesting point of view. So, what is after decades in practice? What is it that still excites you?
Still excitement designing every time, designing new thing.
ऐसा बोर नहीं हुए कभी बहुत हुआ?
बिल्कुल नहीं, बिल्कुल
अभी
नहीं, अभी भी चल रहा है.
Right, right.
Every day is new for me. Every client is new for me. I'm very excited to get a new client. I can learn from him. I can do more.
And all the time drawing. Like you think about drawing, you like. Does it like affect your personal life also or not?
My personal life and office life is separate.
Right.
My office is downstairs. I stay upstairs.
Right.
So whenever I come to office,
Okay.
my
That balance is also important.
yeah, that means I am in office.
Okay.
Everybody knows that he has gone to office,
Right.
whether he is downstairs or 10 kilometers away.
Nice.
He is gone to office, or wherever I come to home
He's
after 7. My clients notes that
He's home.
he is when he gone to home.
That is very
He is
important.
not in office.
Yeah.
Yes, that balance I have strictly following.
Yes. So, in this whole years, what has architecture taught you about life and resilience?
Architecture gave me pleasure. First thing,
You love doing it.
I am very much means. If you ask me in your next life what you would like to be, I said architect again.
Okay.
If not, then music composer.
Oh, nice.
Yes, because the same thing is there. Music composer do the same thing.
Who is your favorite music composer?
Open air.
Oh.
You can see the different tuning, different things.
Right. Do you play music yourself also? What do you play?
Mouth organ.
Mouth organ. Nice. Nice. Sometime we'll come to your office. and
Yeah,
listen to you. Yes.
And I have a huge library. I like to read
A lot.
a lot, and I collected many architects' monographs.
Nice. 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 So, you read a lot. You have a huge library. I have seen these days architects don't read much. If you want to suggest them, I'll ask because I want to put this section in there also, that if you want to suggest any 5 books to the young generation that they should read these, मतलब ये तो पढ़ना ही चाहिए. तो अगर कोई ऐसे 5 बुक्स बतानी हो तो कौन से
नहीं, कैसा होता है बुक्स में, कैसा होता है, they are out of print.
हम्म
If I said how to enjoy and experience architecture, एक book है मेरे पास. You will not get that book now.
ओके.
How to enjoy and experience architecture.
तो ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए हमें, मतलब किसी तरीके से हम उनको रीपब्लिश कर पाए.
I don't know. You will not get it.
Okay.
So there are many books with me
Which are out of print.
which are out of print.
Okay.
But you can
Any published books which you can suggest to the people?
study Legoretta's book.
Okay.
There, my favorite is Legoretta, Radavando,
Raduando.
Mario Botta,
Okay.
then Richard Meyer.
Richard.
These 4 are my favorite.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. And Fountainhead also?
Haunted every 4-5 years I read Haunted because I have developed, I have grown up, I have some different experience,
Yeah.
and for the same text, I have something different in my mind.
It has done to a lot of architects.
Yeah.
Even I was listening to one of the talk of architect Sanjay Puri also. He said, I became architect because I read Fountainhead.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's do a small 4-5 questions, quick fire.
Okay.
round.
Okay.
A place that inspires you deeply.
Place inspires me deeply. When I visited Delhi, Jantar Mantar,
Okay.
That form, powerful forms, whether it is for astronomy, astrology, whatever, but the powerful form, round and that triangle, that's
Something.
giving lot of impression on me. So almost 50% architecture will somehow you will see that form.
One building everyone should experience.
Chandigarh capital.
Capital.
Yes, of course.
It's amazing.
And the museum designed by him.
Yes.
The
Beautiful.
light quality and the space quality inside, wonderful.
Wonderful. Beautiful. And a sketchbook you never forget to carry?
Always in my bag.
Always?
Yes,
All the time.
yes.
If you get to advise your 25-year-old self, what will you say? to him?
Advice. Me. Again,
You talking to your 25-year-old self.
that you have done good thing. Whatever you are doing is good. That's why you came to this level now. You keep doing. You keep doing whatever you are doing 24 hours ago. Still, I'm doing that same thing.
Okay, let's move to some last question. So, what kind of architecture does India need today?
What kind of architecture? It is very difficult to say that because modernism is there. But as I said, that modernism, that why modernism came because of the change in material. That's why that came, and that gives you freedom. Now, but now because when we see the great masters, those masters, we call them great masters because of the modernism at that time, say in
They were
1900,
revolutionary.
they were revolutionary architects. But nowadays, there are regional modernists, regional modern architects,
Right.
not international.
Yes.
Few are there, but still they are. Zahadi, okay, she is international. She can do anything, anywhere, irrespective of climate, irrespective of location, context, nothing like.
Right. Right.
Few like that, but regionalism is more now. You have to follow the regionalism.
Regionalism.
Regionalism, yes.
Regionalism and responsible architecture.
Responsive architecture, yes.
Yes. What should architects remember when they are designing for the future generations?
Future generation, what you remember means whatever you do should be timeless, no more.
Yeah.
Still, we are seeing the Villa Savoy, the Rosham Chapel. See, they are 100 years old. Still look beautiful. You have to try like that. So that after 50 years, 100 years, people, when they see my building, that is what I am doing also. After 25 years, after 40 years, 30 years, I go and see whenever I go into that area, I go and see that, what is happening to my building, how they have maintained that.
It gives
Like
you
that.
More, it gives you more
Yes,
satisfaction
yes,
and
yes.
pleasure. Yeah.
Yes.
So, what makes a building timeless?
That is a rational thinking, faithful to the climate, faithful to the material,
Being honest.
being honest,
Being honest to the site.
don't follow
Yeah.
trends, don't follow fashion.
Yes. Be yourself and be honest.
Yes.
Right. So, with this, we'd like to end this discussion. I can say architecture is not always loud. Sometimes it's about quiet clarity. So, I would like to thank you, sir, for
Thank you. Thank you.
coming here. And how was your experience? You tell.
Yeah, very nice. I could revive myself since my college days.
Yes.
Same, all these memories came alive again
Great.
with your questionnaires.
Thank you.
Thank you. very
Thanks for
much.
coming.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.